Best Daily Dates. Lecture number 9. The Cold Hard Truth. How to say no to a boss asking you out. Simply say, "Thank you, I'm flattered, but I think it would be inappropriate for us to date." If you are uncomfortable just saying no, tell him you have a boyfriend, girlfriend, or make up some other excuse. If you are worried about retaliation, there are laws in place for these situations. Contact your Human Resources Department. How to find out if he is cheating on you. Do you suspect that your husband is cheating on you? Or are you afraid that he might be? Women need to keep their eyes open in all relationships, but I wouldn't advise a woman to constantly check up on her husband or boyfriend. Has he done anything to cause you to mistrust him? Or are you so insecure that it is a constant worry for you? Just ask him. Don't accuse him of anything. Then accept his answer. If he is cheating on you, chances are someone will be eager to tell you about it. In the meantime, trust him and relax. He's innocent until he's proven guilty. How to tell him or her you don't like spending time with his or her family. If he or she is important to you, then you need to accept his or her family as part of the package. If you are spending an excessive amount of time around his or her family, then beg off occasionally. Typically, however, you're only obligated to family visits on holidays, reunions, weddings, etc. If that is the case, suck it up, or actually make the effort to enjoy your time with his or her family. Don't say you dislike spending time with them unless you are ready to end the relationship. How to ask an ex to not call you again. If your ex is constantly calling you and the feelings for him or her are unrequited, then ask your ex to stop. Tell him or her you are trying to move on, and if your feelings change, you will get in contact with him or her. She or he does not accept this and continues to call you, you may have to block their calls or change your phone number. How to tell him you are disappointed with his gifts. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. If he is taking the time and initiative to buy you a gift, be thankful for it. Provide him with a list containing several different options within his price range of gifts you would like to have if he asks. That way he can still surprise you and know it will be something you will like. How to tell him or her that he or she is a bad kisser. I'm sorry, folks, but this is a big deal. A person with a whole lot of good qualities can be a crappy kisser, and what the last person enjoyed might be a turn off for the next person. Some girls do not want a tongue crammed down their throat, so go easy at first. It's like dancing. Just follow along. A soft and tender kiss is a safe bet. Tell him or her specifically what you want or do not want in a smooch. How to tell him or her you are no longer happy with your sex life. Before you bring up the subject, figure out what you are no longer happy with in your sex life. Is it boring, too infrequent? Just broach the subject carefully and be ready to suggest things that would make it better. Keep the focus on what would make it better, not what is bad about it right now. Be willing to change things to make it better for the other partner also. How to confess that you cheated. What is this going to accomplish? Are you ready to end your relationship? Then just tell him or her. If you're feeling guilty about your affair and want to clear your conscience, go to a priest. It's what they do for a living. If it is over and done, let it be. Forgiving is possible, forgetting isn't. How to tell your kids that you will start dating again. This is not an open and shut case. If you're worried about how your kids are going to react, and they are probably still living at home. Here are some tips. Break the ice by telling them before you actually start dating again. Ask how they feel about your dating and address their concerns. Don't bring your dates to the house until you are in a serious relationship. Ensure them that you are not trying to replace their mother or father.